In the 9-month-long battle to free Mosul from Islamic State fighters, the eastern section of the Iraqi city was spared a great deal of damage, but its western side was not so fortunate. The historic old city was reduced to ruins during months of street fighting and airstrikes. Other western districts also suffered extensive damage. Facing such a huge reconstruction task, Iraqi officials say the government cannot do it alone.
The
main problem in Mosul is that there was massive damage done to people's houses. This major wreckage cannot be rebuilt by Iraq alone. It requires international solidarity and cooperation.
The government has made housing and the return of the displaced its top priority. In western Mosul, some 630,000 residents still have not returned home. In the east, 70,000 are displaced. $12 billion is required for long and short-term solutions.
50% of the damaged houses is partially damaged, so we can do rehabilitation. This will be finished. We can call it a quick win projects for that. Finish that. We, at the same time, we can start a kind of complexes, building low cost, or what you call it, permanent.
The government aims to get the majority of displaced home before parliamentary and provincial elections in mid-May, just 3 months away. But a significant obstacle exists.
In western Mosul, there are 54 districts. 15 of them are destroyed. There's 10 million tons of rubble. Much of that is infested or contaminated by unexploded ordnance.
The debris has to be carefully checked before it can be cleared, a process Grande says that could take months and even years. The city's infrastructure is also badly damaged. Electricity, water, and sanitation all need major rehabilitation, and the city's health and education facilities require attention. There is broad agreement that restoring basic services quickly is important to stabilization efforts in all the newly liberated areas.
If these problems will not be addressed properly, politically, socially, and economically, we should not be surprised if we face a new wave of radicalism under whatever scenarios.
For now, the focus is on putting Mosul on a strong footing.
If we want Iraq to succeed, if we want Iraq to rebuild itself, honestly, it's all about Mosul. Mosul has to be reconstructed, it has to be reborn.
Success there, Iraqis hope, will inject momentum into the national recovery effort. Margaret Besheer, VOA News, Kuwait City.